Hey YouTube, Accelerator Joshua here. I wanted to do a quick video on 3 different setups that I have running, and also kind of like a budget baller type of video. Start off with the tanks. If you're on a budget and you want to get a cheap tank, a Steely would be a good choice. The Pure Energy is 48-3000. It's a Steely, and Paintball Gateway I believe has them for $29.99, which is very cheap. 30 bucks for high pressure air rather than use CO2. A little bit higher end Steely would be the Ninja. This is also a 48-3000. Ninja Reg is adjustable. You can actually adjust it to lower the pressure if you don't want to use too much pressure. You can actually adjust it. Nice thing about it, it comes with its own nipple cover, and it also comes with a thread saver and extra O-ring. It's pretty cool. This one runs about 50 bucks. If you guys have plenty of money, or if you can find a used carbon fiber and you wish to go that way, then get yourself something like this. 68-3000 or 68-45, carbon fiber. These are very light, so much lighter than the Steelies, even when it's completely full. So those are a couple of choices right there, and let me run you through a couple of the setups. First one is a Mech 2004 Pro Stock Autococker, and you can see everything is stock. The only thing I changed was the ASA down here, which is the Trinity Drop Forward Rail On-Off ASA. I like it, so it's better than having the big steel line on it. The hopper I use on this one is the simple Primo loader. It is a Mech autococker, so I don't really need a lot of speed for this gun. If I were to E-blade it, then obviously I would have to get something that feeds a lot more. But for Mech, it's the Primo loader works just fine, so that's what I use. Also, right here we have a Smart Parts Ion. This one is pretty much all stock as well. I bought it with the CP rake trigger. That's how it came. The only thing I added was the clamping feed neck and this micro gauge right here. It's really small. It's actually the size of a dime. It's actually a very small gauge. I did change the bottom line. The reason is I don't like the duckbill. It sticks out to the side. This is a little bit cleaner profile. I should really put a macro line on it, but what I did was I switched this one from here. This one was the one that was on the Ion. I actually bought this for the Ion, but I ended up liking it on the autococker because this is the gun I use the most anyways. So I switched the steel hose to this one. It works fine, and it is a smaller profile. See, nothing sticking out to the side, so it works well. I'm using an Invert Halo 2 on this one, and the reason is I can actually use the Primo loader right there on this one because it does have eyes. It does have laser eyes, so you won't be able to shoot unless there is a ball properly in the breech. You won't be able to shoot it. But the Ion does max out at 17 BPS, and the Halo feeds a little over 20. So Halo's any electronic loader would fit good with a Smart Parts Ion. And up here, this is the one I use also once in a while. This is the VS3. This one I have a torque loader on it. The reason I have a torque loader is because it does feed a little bit faster. It can go faster than the Halo. And this is the 440. It's not the 150. This is the 440 motor. A really nice thing I like about the torque is if I want to go, if I'm using actually this loader on the Smart Parts, then I don't need to put both 9 volts on it. I can just put one, and it should be enough to keep up with the Ion right here. However, the Invert Halo 2, it won't feed fast enough for the VS3 because this one can actually go up to 30 BPS, because of the rocking trigger. So I prefer to use the torque loader. It was cheap for me. I bought it for 50 bucks. It is the 440, so I figured that was a good deal. The VS3 is completely stock, no upgrades on it whatsoever. Everything is the way it comes out of the box. Nothing special about it. So if you're having a mechanical marker, there's really no need to put this type of loader onto here, because you don't need that much. All you're going to end up doing is putting a lot of pressure on the paint itself, and you're going to end up with a lot of barrel breaks. So know how to set up your marker, learn how fast you're going to shoot, and set it up with the proper loader for it. There's no way that I can also use Primo loader on the VS3. The reason is it's not going to fire. I'm going to have to wait for the ball to be properly in the breech before I can actually shoot, which is just going to be a waste of time. This one can go about 30 BPS, 30 plus actually, the 440, whereas this one can go up to about 8, so I'd have to wait to shoot it for the VS3. So these are the markers that I use. These are the setups. This is how I have them set up. So any questions or any comments, go ahead and ask me, and thanks for watching.